let's compare the audio quality in between the Godox XT1 and the DJI MIC 2. For comparison demonstration purposes, I have turned on the 32-bit float onboard recording on the DJI MIC 2 transmitter, and I have inserted my XT1 into my ZV-E1 via the cord audio directly into my Sony camera.
It's nice to have you back here in this new video. Today, let's talk about the Godox. This Godox Magic XT1. It looks like it's small and compact. It's a large receiver, but it's actually a carry case, charge case for the two transmitters at the same time. And the audio you hear at this moment are being captured with my onboard microphone on my Sony ZV-E1. I'm actually recording with my COB light, which are running the fan at its maximum output. So you're gonna literally capture some fan noise around my environment, inside my YouTube studio. Take you through the audio quality evaluation on the Godox Magic XT1. I'm gonna also dive deeper into the side-by-side comparison in between the Godox XT1 versus the DJI MIC 2, which is literally all built with 2.4 GHz, and they all have some excellent features. First, a quick unboxing on the Godox Magic XT1. Small, simple, and yet compact 2.4 GHz dual-channel wireless microphone system. And the backside, some key highlight feature. We're gonna dive deeper later in this video. 48 kHz at 24-bit depth, high sample rate, with digital denoise function and touchscreen buttons with a maximum wireless transmission range within 200 meters, and it designed with magnets. It's magnetically stored and wear on your clothes. This is what it looks like when you put them together. It is an integrated picture for this product. Inside the production case, this production case is small and yet multifunctional because you carry everything inside this case, including this cable. It is a 3.5mm TRS to TRS cable and a 3.5mm to Type-C port that you can literally insert your laptop or your phone and use the XT1 receiver as a digital audio input device. So this is a very special cable for this wireless system. And this is a coaxial mount adapter, a coaxial mount converter and adapter. Lower half of the protection box, the two wind muff windshield, and the clamp system designed with built-in magnets. The magnets is a rectangular shape and is really large. This is something that I love about this Magic XT1 because compared with the DJI MIC 2, I also have DJI MIC 2. While inside box you only have the two transmitter, one receiver, and some pogo converters. You just cannot carry the cable, the wind muff, the accessories together inside the box. But on the contrary, the Godox deliver a much better experience compared with DJI. And the protection box for the DJI MIC 2 is also way too large when you compare with the Godox. And here, look at how small and compact it is. You can unlock this. Well, you can unlock this part, take out the two transmitters, and underneath this metal windshield that is built inside omnidirectional pickup microphone on each one of the transmitter. Each one of the transmitter, you only have one LED button, one LED, and one button. Well, with this button, you can turn on the denoise or turn it off. On the bottom, you can see some pogo charging pin and designed with magnets that has a Godox logo on the front. So if you pair them together, well, it's strong magnets and it's super reliable. That is how it works. This line is cross-compatible with the wider range of coaxial mount on the market. If I have, let's have a A7 Mark IV, you can directly insert
this one on the top of your microphone because it built with anti-twist rubber and it's solid. It's reliable, it's solid. Take a look. There is a silicone rubber that is designed for anti-twist. But you still want to mount this receiver onto some open coaxial mount adapter. This is where you need to first attach this converter screw and later insert this one and use that coaxial mount with a locking mechanism that to put on some open coaxial mount such as this part. Yeah, yes, this is how it works for the open coaxial mount like this. It's not that elegant, but it works, and if you fold them together with the transmitter, it's very compact. Well, if you look around the Godox Magic XT1, you see some monitor audio jack, the output device, on-off button. You can change the volume gain inside the receiver, and you also could charge and transmit audio via this Type-C port on the side. It also be doubled as a digital audio input device. Turn on this colorful LED screen. It is also a touch screen where you can literally see and control this transmitter. There's two transmitter. You can see the real-time volume gain, the wireless signals, the channel A, the channel B. Now this one looks like it's channel B. The channel B on the right, the channel 1 on the left. If you tap, as you can see, the orange light turns on, which indicates that you're now enabling the denoise function within the transmitter. So it's very small and compact. And both transmitter can turn on denoise functions simultaneously. Take a look. Take a look. If you tap this one, both transmitter can turn on denoise function simultaneously. And if you tap the other button on the other side, you just can turn off the denoise function simultaneously. It's very beautiful. And everyone, I have fully charged a transmitter and a receiver. Scroll down, the denoise function, you can turn on or turn off. You can turn on by tap on the transmitter. Take a look. You can wirelessly trigger the denoise function, and you can turn it off. This looks pretty identical with DJI MIC 2. And also can add a low cut filter. This turn on or turn it off. And the mute button, you can turn it on. Well, the red area light turns on and turn it off. Go back into the green light as well. And you can also change the volume in different channels, the channel A and channel B. So you raise up or lower down the volume. Well, you can control these settings together with your shooting environment. And you can also select the A and B, set this gain at the same time. This one has mode. You also have mono mode, stereo mode, and safety track. At this price point, the Godox doesn't deliver 32-bit float internal recording, but with that specific design circuit, the safety track is possible because this receiver could record actually in stereo mode. Well, if you merge the two channels together and lower down the volume and save using another channel, looks like you also perform a bracket shooting on the basis of your environment to bring back more detail and protect your audio from overexposed in case you want to bring back some detail in the post. So with safety track, you can rely on your microphones, rely on system as well. It works pretty identical with 32-bit float with a more reasonable price, of course. Stereo, a mono. You can also lock the screen, and you can also initiate the pairing into either one of the transmitter. The general, you can change the brightness, you can change the screen sleep time, change the language, the reset to factory default, and see the firmware version, that is the TX version, and also the firmware version for the receiver. This is how it works. Certification, so far so good. You have everything you want. With that in mind, you can choose specific settings with a touchscreen on the surface of the Godox Magic XT1. Well, next up, I'm gonna give you some side-by-side audio comparison in between this Godox XT1 and the DJI MIC 2. Next up, let's compare the audio quality in between the Godox XT1 and the DJI MIC 2. With a comparison demonstration purposes, I've turned on the 32-bit float onboard recording on the DJI MIC 2 transmitter, and I have inserted my XT1 into my ZV-E1 via the TRS cable and record audio directly into my Sony camera. Okay, the audio you are hearing at this moment are being captured with the Godox XT1 with a single transmitter, and it's audio being captured directly and saved into my Sony camera. So how do you like the audio quality? Please leave down in the comments and let me know. And considering I do have a fan that's running at its maximum power, so I turn on the low cut filter inside XT1 and I'm capture the everything with the single transmitter and the built-in wind muff with rubber. You do have a one button denoise function. So if you turn on, you can turn on the denoise function. So this is the audio quality with the denoise function turns on. So how does it sound? And this is before, this is the after denoise. So if I'm recording the audio in some ambient environment with some busy street or air conditioner or some fan noise, I normally turn on, and it performs great for the vocal voice, and suppress the surrounded noise in my environment. Okay, I have already switched back my background color into green, so that's an indication for the DJI MIC 2. And I have already cable connect my DJI MIC 2 the receiver via that TRS cable and insert that one into my Sony ZV-E1 camera. And I also turn on the 32-bit float onboard backup recording. I have select the identical internal gain for the Sony camera, so and adjust the gain knob, the different transmitter receiver to pair them each other to maintain a great overall audio level. And this is the audio you're hearing from DJI MIC 2, and this is how it works with a TRS cable connect into your Sony cameras. And also turn on the onboard recording. And on the DJI MIC 2, you also have a one-button denoise function that you can tap. You can tap this power on button, and the receiver will automatically denoise in the background. Another great feature for the DJI MIC 2 that every setting, every interface, every tap that you start with a taptic feedback, the vibration feels smooth and responsive. So this is the audio with denoise, and this is the audio without denoise function. So this is before, and this is after. This is before, and this is after. So how does the audio sound like, and how does it compare with the Godox XT1? You can leave down in the comments and let me know. Yes, one thing I gotta notice to you that if you finish your shooting, you can just put your transmitter back in the receiver. You're gonna recharge by yourself, right, and turn on the blue LED. And also this magnet is removable on the back. So if you want to directly mount on your clothes, you don't have to use the clamp. Just use the transmitter and split the magnets and the base, and you are good to go, just like this. Take a look. If this, assume this is your shirt, and you can mount just like that, because it's so lightweight and small, and the magnets also very small and lightweight. This is how it works. Put it back and back in the receiver, lock them, you are good to go. And inside this accessory box, you also have 2 spare magnets for backup. Another exciting feature for the Godox XT1 that is definitely support the digital audio input with the Type-C port, with the Type-C port, as well as the 3.5mm TRS socket. Take a look. But it doesn't come with a C2C cable. Here I use my DT, the C2C cable like this. And I can also use some other C2C cable for your Android device. If you insert this one and insert another side into the Type-C port of my MacBook, you're gonna literally notice that it will automatically recognize as a Magic Action wireless audio input device. Well, if it does work on laptop, well, it will definitely work on the DJI Pocket 3. You can charge and transmit audio in the UAC codec at the same time. It's really brilliant. It is the ideal choice for online meeting and long-term live session. Okay, this is the official website for the Godox, and yes, take a look. This is the official website for the Godox. I'm going to take you through some online introduction for this product. Take a look. The audio is wireless microphones, where you can definitely find the Magic XT1. In our YouTube channel, we have already covered the WECS, the WES and WEC, a wide range of the wireless microphone system designed by Godox. And here the Magic XT1 is without doubt a brilliant design and is the latest result. The 2.4 GHz wireless microphone system and a receiver is also be doubled as a charging case. This is an unparalleled 2+1. It's an integrated design. With a 70 dB signal noise ratio level, and the SPL will be raised up to around 115 decibels. So it is a top-notch acoustic technology that boasts with premium microphones and components that deliver an impressive 48 kHz and 48 kHz 24 bits with a maximum 115 sound pressure level. The mono stereo safety track will already cover these features, and it can also customize the touchscreen interface and with UAC support. Here you can see on the official website, the Godox uses a USB A to C cable, that charging cable, to use as a UAC input device. But I have to show you that with the C2C cable, it is another elegant solution for this system as well. And with a Pro Audio treatment, with one-click noise reduction, and the low-cut filter will be set to 150 Hz by default. And you can multi-select the volume with 10 different levels. The maximum 200 meters line of sight, and up to 16 hours working time. Yes, that's how it works. But with such form factor, I wish that later maybe you guys could provide this C2C cable inside this case instead of the A to C cable, because all of the guys now have been adopted to the full Type-C ecosystem. Back to the Godox XT1. I'm now recording with XT1, the single transmitter. I think it's time to give you a brief wrap-up on the Godox XT1 wireless microphone system, and to give you my personal conclusion in between the side-by-side comparison between DJI MIC 2 and XT1 as well. It's super compact and lightweight. Take a look. I'm wearing a very small and yet light shirt that will mounting the XT1 transmitter on the top of my shirt feels weightless. But on the contrary, when you mount the DJI MIC 2, will mount DJI MIC 2 on the side of my clothes. Take a look. It's a lot heavier compared with that one. Sometimes size really matters. And this black transmitter that's emerged into my environment, it looks pretty like invisible wireless microphone. But for the DJI, take a look. You have a brilliant clear logo on the surface, and the black edition for the DJI MIC 2, the design with a transparent protection cover, gray, or a mixture of black and white. So once you mount this one on your shirt, your viewer can easily recognize this wireless microphone system. That is the DJI product. It looks like it's invisible and emerged into my environment. I love this one button denoise function and the touchscreen receiver. But more importantly, the integrated design that to doubled the receiver and the charging case and carry case that put them together, it also be compatible with the coach mount. This is what drives me crazy about this product, because it's cross-compatible with a wide range of shooting situations, and it's just so small, simple, and elegant. This is another exciting feature for XT1, which on the DJI MIC 2. It's a full metal design, but it is heavy. You only carry the transmitter receiver. For all of the accessories, you need a large carry case to fit them all inside. But for the Godox, you pack them everything inside this case, and even inside this case, you can carry even more, such as the wind muff, the coaxial converter, the cables, whatever cable you want, and yes, it's great. You know, even come with a TRS to Type-C cable, which is pretty unique. While DJI MIC 2 doesn't come up with some similar solution, that this one is just directly convert the analog signal into digital and to digitally transmit the audio into your devices. And the Type-C port itself on XT1 also support digital audio input, which will make it a great candidate for a live session, online meeting, and some online tutorials. But unfortunately, you know, XT1, when we compare with the DJI MIC 2, they don't have a backup recording. What they only have is a safety track recording feature, but you rely on the reliable wireless transmission. I wish that in the future we could have an onboard recording in such little small form factor. The high sample rate we set as the 48 kHz and 24 is a great sample rate and bit depth to guarantee the audio performance. With the onboard low-cut filter, you can cut out the low noise such as the fan noise. And for the price point, you know, the Godox XT1 just comes with a very reasonable price. It's a lot cheaper compared with the DJI MIC 2. Godox XT1 is not as great as DJI MIC 2, to be honest. But for a fraction of its price, you get, I think, at least 85% of the function inside DJI MIC 2, including the 2.4 GHz 2 transmitter, one receiver, touchscreen, analog, the digital charging case, and carry case. And something that is missing on the DJI MIC 2, you also get this feature on XT1. So for a fraction of that price point, you get this overall performance and experience. I think it's a reasonable recommendation for our YouTube channel for our subscribers. I think this is a great candidate for DJI MIC 2, and perhaps for some vloggers like me, you want to carry lightweight, small, and compact, the Godox XT1 might be a great choice. Found this video helpful, please don't forget to thumb up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. One thing to share with you that all the audio being captured with XT1 at this moment. If you do have your personal ideas or opinions on this audio quality, please definitely leave down in the comments and let me know. So talk to you soon. See you next time. Bye.